everybody, welcome back to another Renn Ranks. If you end up enjoying this video, please do like and subscribe. And with that said, today we're going to be ranking these celestial spirits, specifically the zodiac ones, from the anime Fairy Tail. I just wanted to do it really because I was looking and thinking of some ideas, and I noticed no one had done this yet, or at least on Tier List Maker, I didn't see a tier list based off of these celestial spirits, specifically the zodiac ones. So yeah, I went ahead and made one. You guys can find the link to that down below. And with that said, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, like I said, I had to custom make this tier list, so if you guys want the link, it is down below so you can follow along. If you guys want to make your own variations, you can do that too. It really doesn't matter to me. But yeah, so I noticed no one else had made this specifically for the celestial spirits. I could be wrong on that, so if I am, I do apologize. If you guys have any suggestions, please do let me know, because it is very hard thinking of ideas, especially ideas that haven't really been done yet, or ideas that are a little bit less common. So yeah, with that said, we do have our tiers right here. We have best spirit 100%. Only one spirit is going to go in that category, just because there is a spirit that I like more than everyone else. Sometimes if I'm a bit torn, there will be multiple people in the top spot. But however, one person is going to go on top. Then we have A tier, B tier, C tier, and then we just have meh. Yeah, meh is just whatever. I wish this would have been done better. I don't really know. There's only one that I'm thinking of that would go in that spot. But yeah, other than that though, let's go ahead and get started. So the very first zodiac celestial spirit is gonna be Aries. I actually really like Aries. Like, she's actually one of my top. See, here's the thing. I know I made this tier list, but there's a lot of them are gonna go in A or B. C, I don't really see that happening, and maybe one in a meh. So yeah. I really like her. I'm gonna put her at A right now. She might change. If you guys have never seen my videos before, just know that I do go back and like look at everything and check and see if I like it or not, and if I feel like I need to change it, then I will. All right, next up we have Cancer. So actually I really do like Cancer. However, he is a bit disappointing. Okay, let me rephrase that. I like Cancer a lot. I like a lot of these characters a lot. However, I don't know. I like him. I like that he's a hairstylist. I think that's cool. But him being a hairstylist is also a point on why he's a B tier and not like an A. So yeah, I do think he's funny though. I like how he's just like Ebby. But yeah. Anyways, he's going to go in there for now. He might change. Next up, we have Capricorn. This guy is the GOAT, quite literally. Yeah. That was not meant to be a pun. It just happened to be a pun. No, but he's actually so freaking awesome. We really, us Fairy Tail fans, I think everyone can agree with me. Very big fans of Capricorn. Very much so like him. Next up, we have Gemini. Oh, see, this is hard. There's a lot of people that are gonna go in A tier. Gemini is fun. I like Gemini. I like that Gemini turns into Lucy often. I just like how quirky? I think quirky is like a good way to describe Gemini. I like how quirky Gemini is. I like Gemini a lot. Gemini is almost surpassing Capricorn for me, but, and try not to spoil this for anyone who hasn't seen it, but Capricorn has some good lore behind him, so we're gonna keep him. Next up, we have Libra. I'm gonna be honest, I really like Libra's design. I like everything about Libra. I like the gravity situation we got going on. However, it's hard to feel attached to her, probably because she's not Lucy's spirit, and I think that's why I'm feeling a bit more detached from her, because we just don't get to know her as well as some of the other ones. So I'm actually gonna put her in a B. I mean, overall, cool design, really cool powers and everything like that. It's just, yeah, that's where she's gonna go out for right now. Next up, we have Loki or Leo. Lore behind that too. Wait, Hans, that's a spoiler. If you're watching this, you probably already know. Anyways, I like him. I'm gonna be honest though, I don't like him as, like, I think I like him more than I like Aries. Really like both of these though. Gemini, Capricorn, they kind of take the lead right now for who I like the most out of that group right there. Next up, we have the GOAT, the best one. Now, yeah, call me biased. Probably would say 90% of the fan base would call Aquarius the #1 best spirit. However, yeah, of course, she's my #1 top spirit. I absolutely love Aquarius. She's so freaking badass. She's cool. She's just She's great. She's like one of the most important characters in the series, in my opinion, especially pertaining to Lucy. Really, really love Aquarius. She is the GOAT. I like how sassy she is. I like everything about her. She is great. Top tier character. Next up, we have Taurus. Okay, I like Taurus. I like him a lot. I like all of them a lot, so like trying to put some of them at like a C or a mez, like iffy. I don't know if you guys heard that. That was like a really loud car out there. What? It is so unbelievably loud. Anyways, Taurus. Yeah, so with Taurus, I really, really like Taurus. I like his design. I like everything about him. His personality, though, I get that he's like a joke, but it's so annoying, dude. I think it's funny, but it's kind of annoying. It's like the bit gets old after a while. So I'm actually gonna put him to C just because, like, I don't know, a brother's gonna learn at one point. I don't know, but yeah, he's gonna go there for right now. Next up, we have Pisces. Pisces is gonna go to B. Once again, not as connected to Pisces as the other one. I really, really like the design of Pisces. I know that picture right there isn't really, a great picture. It's just one that I pulled really fast. However, their like main forms, really, really cool. Not gonna spoil that, but their main forms are really, really cool. I like the setup. I like the design of them. Their fish forms, not so much, but yeah. So they're gonna go there. Actually, no, I really like Libra. That would be more accurate, probably. Maybe. I'll come back to this. Yeah, I'll come back to that. Next up, we have Sagittarius. Okay, he's cool. He's got manners. He can shoot stuff. I'm not digging the horse suit. Like, out of all the designs we could have gone with, we went with that weird horse head. I mean, he has the body is right. It's an odd setup, to say the least. I would have liked his design to be different. I like his like, I like everything else pretty much about him, but I'm just like a meh on him. Like, out of all the spirits in this list, I think he stands out to me the least, if I had to put that into words. Next up, we have Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, that's I'm November, baby. That's mine. Yes, I'm a part of the November part that I was born November the 16th. I was born, you guys don't get the year. I'm not like an old lady, but I feel like an old lady. Don't we all? Anyways, yeah, Scorpio, maybe I'm a bit biased. I like that he definitely seems like the right man for Aquarius. So that's what's funny. Yeah, so I really like him. I like his design. I feel like he's pretty weak, though. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, yeah, he just feels pretty weak to me. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I wish he was a little bit cooler. But I do like almost everything about him. So I'm gonna put him at a B right there. I like Libra's design a bit more. So she's gonna stay there. And last but not least, also one of the GOATs, which probably would have went in my top spot if not for Aquarius existing. Oh, Virgo. We really, really like Virgo around here. If you're a fairy tale fan, you like Virgo. Nobody dislikes Virgo. She not only is like one of the best maids out there, she digs holes. She's funny. I like her personality. It's like quirky but bland at the same time. I don't even know if that makes sense, but I really, really like Virgo. As for what I would change in this list, I'm really torn on these two. I'm really torn on her being in B. No, like I said, if it's not one of Lucy's like main spirits, I don't feel as connected to the character itself. You know what? I think that is because I already kind of changed up a few things. But I really like Gemini too. I like these two like so much. You know what? Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna leave that there. I think that's gonna be the final list. I think I'm gonna go ahead and lock it in. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. If you guys end up enjoying this video, like and subscribe. If you guys had a different ranking from me, feel free to put it down below. Let me know what you guys thought. I'm more than happy to comment back and tell you my thoughts on it because, you know, sometimes you can persuade somebody, sometimes you will not persuade me. If you guys want to see more tier lists, you guys can follow me on Tier List Maker to see the tier lists that I'm making. You guys can pretty much, without having to watch the videos, just see what I rank stuff. However, I think the videos are fun. They're nice. You can play them in the background, you know, while you do something. That's what I do. But But yeah, please do like and subscribe. I know I've already said that a few times, but it really helps me out. Brand new channel. We just got it started up. That way I can put all my commentary on here. If you guys like gaming content, then check out my main channel, which is just gaming content. And with that said, I guess I'll see you guys later.